Hi, everybody. Welcome to Soul Purpose Yoga. My name is Susan Coffey, for those that do not know me. And a little bio, I'm certified in Vinyasa Yoga and Yin Yoga. And I have my two assistants with me, Monsieur Pierre Popcorn, also known as Mr. Popcorn, and this is Mr. Fenway Park. Yeah, so he's hanging in there this year. So we're going to have it 75 minutes. I know, yikes, 75 minutes, but you don't have to stay the whole 75. I just offer 75. This is a slow flow, end of the evening, end of the night class. We want to set up the parasympathetic nervous system, the ones that brings relaxation, calms us down, slows us down so we can get into the muscles and fascia a lot better. Because I cannot see you, we do not do any standing postures. The highest we may get is a low lunge. And I also suggest, as you can see, I'm big on props. Hugely. Even if I teach in studio, I'm big on props. So grab some pillows. If you actually have a bolster, that's great too. You can also, if you don't have a yoga strap, which I know a lot of people don't, you can also use a long scarf, because we may be using it today to kind of open up our chest. I have tender knees from years of long distance running, and I'm on a hardwood floor, so I use a gardening tool to protect my knees. If you have sensitive knees, you can always use a Mexican blanket. It is called a Mexican blanket, or a beach towel, something to protect your knees. Some of you may not need it. I'm really big on the blocks. And for those that do yoga in the studio do provide these. I prefer, and the studio usually provides as well, the thicker blocks. If you're going to be taking my class or even another class on YouTube, online, and you want some for your house, you can get them at TJ's, Marshall's, Home Goods in the middle of the store. They're, I think, about $7.99 a piece. I would suggest getting two. Again, you want the thick blocks because they just have they're much more sturdy and durable. And the other ones are maybe half this, and I just don't find the other ones as sturdy. And also two, water to stay hydrated. If you have any kind of essential oil that you like, I just put this is Fig and Fern. I got it from Clean. I think it's Kleen. I'm not a big time online shopper, but sometimes I have to go online to get things. I'd rather go to a local store. But if you have something like that, you can always use it and put it on your forehead, temples, and your neck. If I was in the studio with you and during our Shavasana, I would be putting the oils on you. And that brings me to the 75 minutes again. 15 of those minutes are pure Shavasana, where we are laying down and just meditating and relaxing. And basically this whole class is meditating and relaxing. So again, you can watch the whole thing, participate in what you want to participate in. One, I have to, and I don't like to use that word, especially when it comes to yoga. One, I have to say is, do not do any posture you do not feel comfortable with, please, because I'm not with you to help modify your postures or help you along. So if you're uncomfortable with anything, you can just sit and breathe, you can watch. And I think with all that being said, let's get started. So you can start like me in lotus, or you can be laying down, because we're going to start with breaths. I always start with breaths, because during the day we are working on our sympathetic nervous system. So we're breathing up here. So we're not getting the full benefit of breaths. And it serves its purpose because we want to kind of be going. I'm also a registered nurse as well, still working. So I know about going. But again, we want to slow it all down. So we want the breath to get really deep into the belly. So if you want to sit like me or lie in the pillows, however you prefer it. So with that being said, relax your shoulders. Slightly open your mouth. You want to unclench the mandible, the jawbone. Gently close your eyes. And we're going to breathe in slowly through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into our abdomen. Expand the abdomen, still on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating your abdomen. So we're going to inhale slowly through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into our abdomen, expanding the abdomen on the inhale, holding for 3, 2, 1, and then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating the abdomen. If you want to be up against a wall, that's perfectly fine, but you want to make sure you're sitting up straight, but again, relaxing your shoulders and mouth. So let's inhale again through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into the abdomen, expanding the abdomen on the inhale, holding for 3, 2, 1, and then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating the abdomen. So I'm going to cue music, and you continue on inhaling through your nose, holding it for 3, 2, 1, and then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating your abdomen. So I'm going to be quiet. You can listen to Moon River from one of my favorite movies, Breakfast at Tiffany's with Audrey Hepburn. So continue with your breath, but again, very slow. And this is actually a good time to set an intention. And that can be sending positive energy back to yourself, out to somebody that really needs it, out to someone that may not be with us any longer, but means the world to you. Or just out sending positive energy out to the universe. So we'll continue inhaling and exhaling. And at your very slow pace, you want to start really winding down. Let's all take a deep breath in together through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into the abdomen, expanding the abdomen on the inhale, holding for 3, 2, 1, and then gently exhaling out through our mouths. Beautiful. So for those that were lying down, you can turn over on your side. Take your time, and you can meet us in lotus. And gently open your eyes, everybody. So let's take our legs, because a lot of times they can get a little tingly and a little, just we need to flex them and point. So we're going to flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and just kind of shake them, okay? Because sometimes when they're in lotus, they can get tight. We don't want to do that. We want to kind of loosen everything up. So let's go back to lotus. So what leg was in the front can be in the back. What leg was in the back can now be in the front. We're sitting up straight. And I do try to get at every part of the body. I am going to start with the neck. For those of you who have disc problems or any kind of neck issues, you can not participate, which is fine. You can just continue breathing, or you can participate to your level. I modify everything. So what I mean by that is we're going to exhale down and then inhale back. And I go back pretty far. But if you want to inhale back just to maybe here, that's fine. So you decide how you want to work it. But again, if you've been told really not to do anything with your neck, you can just sit and kind of do your breath movement, okay? So we're sitting up straight again, shoulders relaxed, jaw is a big thing. Relax that jaw. We're going to inhale. And on the exhale, let's gently take our time and drop that head, and really drop that head, even round the shoulders, which I normally don't tell people to do. But those tendons between the occipital that attach to the top of the shoulders, we want to really get at those tendons there. So we're inhaling and exhaling just for a minute to just kind of get that feel of stretching those tendons out. So let's inhale, exhale, and now we're going to inhale, and now we're going to go back. And again, I go back pretty far. Open my mouth. And then exhale slowly back down. And again, take your time, because if a lot of people may be on, especially blood pressure medication, when you do any kind of movement with your head, you can get a little dizzy. So if that happens too, just sit in stillness. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Really drop the neck, the shoulders. Inhale back up. And exhale back down. We're going to keep that head down. We're going to inhale and exhale. And on the next inhale, let's inhale, and we're going to look up to the right. We want to get at the nooks and crannies here of the neck. Exhale back to center. Inhale and look up to the left. Exhale back down. Inhale back up to the right. Exhale back down. Inhale back up to the left. And exhale back down. And just kind of inhale and exhale, just your head back and forth. Again, getting at the nooks and crannies. Time for a massage, I think, for my neck. But this really helps. Really kind of, we keep a lot of tension in our neck and in our hips. And let's inhale back up and sit right back up again. Great job. So I'm just going to do a side twist here. So we're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale the left hand down. Inhale. And then exhale that right arm all the way over your right ear if you can. Bending the left elbow. Exhale the right arm down. Inhale that left arm up and over. Exhale the left arm down. Inhale the right arm back up. Exhale the right arm down. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale the left arm down. Inhaling that right arm up. Exhale the right arm down. Inhale the left arm up. And exhale down. Great. Let's bring those legs out again because I know they can get a little tight. I'm going to point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. So we're going to bring our right foot inside of our left leg on the left thigh. We're going to bring that left leg out a little bit, pointing that left foot. And we're going to do a fold forward. But we're going to do kind of a side fold forward, not going right front. But before we start that, I really like to emphasize that when we're coming down, it just turns down slightly. I love my music, but I want to make sure people can hear what I'm saying, especially with this coming side fold forward. Make sure your right knee is down. It will try to come up and lift, and that's okay if it does, but try to just be conscious of it. Maybe try to keep it down. Another really important part of doing this stretch or any kind of coming forward, we want to make sure when we're coming forward, we're not coming forward rounding. Okay, we don't want to be coming forward like this because we're like this all day long with the this and the this. So when we're coming forward, we want to be leading with the chest. So make sure as you're coming, you're leading with that chest. Now, your hands may reach here. Your hands may reach the top of your calf. You may even be able to reach your toes if you want to bend your knees. It doesn't matter. It's not a contest. So you go as far as what's comfortable to you. So we're going to inhale our arms up. Actually, I'm sorry. If you want to use a strap, you can take that strap and place it at the sole of the foot here. I just find, again, if I'm using a strap, I find when I'm pulling, I'm really like tightening my shoulders. So I prefer not to use a strap, but if you'd like, or a long scarf, go right ahead. So we're going to inhale our arms up, facing to the left. We want those palms outside, left foot flexed. Again, see how my right knee went up? I'm trying to be conscious of that, not. Inhaling again, exhaling, inhale. And as we come forward, we're leading with the chest, looking at something straight ahead, exhaling, 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 and trying to get that chest. I'm going to bend my left knee a little bit, trying to get that chest closer to the top of the left thigh, and then I'm exhaling down. Inhaling and exhaling. Also, too, if you want to place that left hand behind you, it also gives almost a little nudge. So if you want to try to grab your toes, again, you don't have, you may not get here, that's fine. By taking this left hand, you're giving yourself a little bit of a nudge and maybe feeling it a little bit more in the hamstrings, the muscles behind the thigh muscles. Inhale and exhale. Unclench your jaw. And we're going to slowly come back. Again, take your time. There's no rushing in this class. So let's bring those legs out together. Again, shake them out. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. This time we're going to take that left foot, put it on the inside of the right leg. We're going to bring that right leg out to the side. Flex that right foot. And again, you may come here. Here you may want to even, what I did, bend my knee slightly. And then eventually, maybe if you'd like to, not right now, but place that right hand behind you, and that helps, gives you a little bit of a nudge, as if someone's kind of nudging you from behind. So we're going to inhale those arms up, palms are facing out, you're looking straight ahead, or actually you're looking to the side straight ahead. You're looking at a jurisdiction, something that's not moving. So again, we want to lead with that chest. Inhale, and then exhale, leading with the chest, leading with the chest. Leading with the chest. Exhale those hands down, and then bring the head down, and try to bring the chest down as well to the top of the right thigh. I'm going to bend my right knee a little bit, and I'm going to take my right hand behind me and grab my toes on my right foot, and again giving myself a little bit of a nudge coming forward. So I am feeling this more on my hamstrings. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, you may be here, here. Try to remember to keep that left knee on the mat. And slowly, let's come up. Great job. Let's take those legs and swing them out. Let's go back into lotus, and I'm going to do a chest opener that I haven't done in a while. I love this song, Skags. So if you have a strap, take it and wrap it once around. If you have a scarf or some kind of a belt that has a little flexibility to it, that's great. If you don't have anything, I'm going to show you how to do this without it. Okay, what we want to do is open up the pecs, open up this chest, get back at those wing bones back there, back at the traps. So we're going to exhale down. And then again, modify. I go all the way back. Inhale. Only go as far back as what's comfortable to you. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now, for those that have a strap, continue with that. For those that don't, take your hands out, make a fist, and then do what we call goal pose, bending at the elbows. Exhale forward, and then inhale back, squeezing those wing bones together. Exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back. We want to open this whole area up. Continue that. I'm going to grab my strap again, and we're all going to do it together. Exhale down and inhale back. So you can do this with or without a strap. Inhale. And exhale. Great. We're going to take our strap and we can place it over to the side. Let's bring those legs out again. I'm going to do one more kind of funky little posture. It's a yin. It's called shoelace. See how you do with it. I know it can be a little difficult, but let's see how you do with it. So our legs are out straight. We're going to take our right leg and place it over our left. Then we're going to take our left hand and tilt over to the left, bending the left knee, bending the right knee, sitting up straight, feet are parallel, knees do not have to be on top of one another. So we are in our shoelace. We're going to go a little bit further. Now, if this is yikes, what is she doing? I can't do this, which I get. Take the bottom leg and straighten it out. What we're trying to do is get at the piriformis, which is also in pigeon as well. I love the song when you turn it down. So we're trying to stretch that piriformis that's on each side of our buttock. And when that gets tight, it causes low back pain and sciatica. We're really trying to stretch that piriformis. So we're in our shoelace, but we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale and come forward. Again, leading with the chest, and then just drop the head. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling, hopefully feeling it on the right buttock. Now, normally we stay in this posture for 5 minutes, but we're not going to do that to you. So we're going to inhale back up slowly and release our legs and stretch them out. I'm going to move my little mic here and place it down in here. Okay, so stretch those legs out. So we're going to do the other side. And you can have your arms behind you. We're going to take that left leg and place it over the right. Then we're going to take that right hand, place it to the side, and tilt over to that right side. Bend the right leg, bend the left leg. And again, more important is that your feet are parallel. Your knees do not have to be on top of one another. And again, if this is really too intense, you can take that right leg and just stretch it out in front of you, okay? So we're gonna sit up straight, inhale, and then again, lean with the chest, exhale forward. And then drop that head. Inhaling and exhaling. Hopefully, if you're feeling this in your left buttock, getting at that piriformis, it's deep, 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 deep inside each side of your buttock. But with this side, we're trying to get at the left buttock. Inhale and exhale. Relax the shoulders. Make sure your jaw is unclenched. And let's slowly, again, start to rise. Take your time. Again, I can't emphasize enough, especially if people are on blood pressure medications or Lasix or any of that. A lot of times when your head is down or you're sitting, make sure you get up slowly. Because if you get up fast, your blood pressure, and you're like, whoa. So take your time. Let's take those legs and let's stretch them out again. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. So I'm going to have to move my companions. I'm going to face the side. And I'm going to grab I'm sorry, lovey Fenway. I know, honey. I'm just going to kind of, just a little teensy. Oh, good boy. You're a good boy. So I'm going to take my gardening tool because I want to protect my knees. We're going to go into table. So table, you want your knees hip width apart. You want your fingers spread out, shoulders over your hands. Be conscious of your abdomen. Try to keep your abdomen in. This is our table position. And again, I do go to try to get to all parts of the body. So we're going to go to the toes, and we're going to flex the feet to get at that plantar fascia, the fascia that goes from the top of the feet to the heels, okay? So we're going to bend, and you can stay just like this because this is serving the purpose. If you want to go a little bit further, you can rock back and forth. And if you can, you're going to exhale and sit right on our buttocks or on our heels and really bending those toes and getting at that plantar fascia. Again, if this is a yikes, this is too intense, you can go back down again and just keep your toes and your feet flexed. Inhaling and exhaling. Relaxing the shoulders. And then slowly come back down and let's spank the top of those feet out. Great job. So we're going to do a modified side plank. And then we're going to go into a gate posture. So we're going to kickstand that left lower extremity, place the left hand on the mat, and then extend that left leg out. And inhale the arm up. And you continue to exhale it if you want to bring that left arm all the way over. You can also inhale the arm back up. And again, it's up to you how far you want to go. You can inhale the right leg with that right foot flex. You're balancing, so make sure you're looking at something that's not moving. Exhaling the arm out again. If you want to go a little bit further, you can grab the top of that right foot and push it in that right hand. And again, you're balancing here, so be careful. And let's exhale that leg back down again, that right leg back down again. And we're going to inhale into gate. So this is called gate, keeping our arms open. And then exhale, right arm to right thigh, left arm up. And let's exhale that left hand back down again, right arm up. Inhale back up to gate. And then exhale and bring that left arm up, right arm on the right thigh. Exhale back down that left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Inhale back up to gate. Exhale over. And then exhale that left hand down and bring the right arm down and come right back into our table. Great job. We're going to do that on the other side. I have to move my bolster. Try to be conscious of keeping that abdomen tight. Abdomen, that's your core. So we're going to kickstand that lower right extremity. Right hand goes in the center of the mat. Left leg goes out all the way out. We're going to inhale that left arm up. Exhale it over. You can exhale it so the arm is over that left ear. Inhale it back up. If you want to play with this a little bit, if you want to lift that left leg, make sure you're looking at something that's not moving because we're going to balance here. So inhale that left leg up, flexing that left foot, and you can exhale your arm back over if you'd like. Great job. Balance. Inhale and exhale. Unclench the jaw. And if you want to go a little further, you can take that left hand and push the left foot into the left hand again. We're balancing, so make sure you're looking at something that's not moving. And then exhale that back down. Inhale the left arm up. And let's exhale and come into our gate. So the arms are out, the left leg is out. Inhale, and then exhale that left hand to the left leg, and the right arm goes up. Inhale, the right arm back down again. Left arm up. Exhale into our gate. And then inhale with the right arm up, left hand to left leg. Exhale the right arm down back. Again, left arm up. Inhale to our gate. And then exhale, right arm over. And then that left arm down the left leg. And then exhale to gate. Inhale back down, everything comes back down. Left hand, we're right back into our table. So let's take our first child's pose. So we're gonna bring the big toes together. We're gonna exhale and sit back so that our buttocks are on our heels, and spread those arms out. You can place your hand, your forehead on the mat or on a block. And just enjoy this delicious resting posture. This helps lower the pulse rate, opens our hips up, stretches our lower back, mid back, shoulders. So for those of you that are comfortable, stay comfortable. For those that may not be able to get your buttocks all the way back to the heels because your knees are tight, you can grab a bolster and place it behind your knees, or a couple of pillows. So that way when you sit back, you're actually sitting on something. So that may just be it may feel a little bit better to you. So let's stay here in this resting posture for a little bit. Because again, this is a very slow flow class. This is for nighttime. We want to rest. Although, so now I'm playing Let's Get Jiggy with It. It's kind of a fast-paced song. So let's slowly inhale back up. Since we're supposed to be getting jiggy, let's go back into our table, but we're going to go into puppy pose. So I'm just going to explain puppy pose a little bit for those that have cats, dogs. You see them do it all the time. They're stretching forward. The chest is on the mat or on the floor, but our buttocks are at a 90-degree angle. We're not coming down like so. Okay. Full disclosure, my chest never makes it fully to the mat. It's over the years much better than it's done, but that's not what yoga is. People keep thinking it's flexibility. It is flexibility, but that's not the main focus with yoga. It's a mind-body connection more. So and eventually, if you keep doing yoga, you probably will get more flexible. And a lot of it's balancing, so you get a lot of benefits. But I don't want people to think, I'm not flexible, so I can't do yoga. Anybody can do yoga. So, with that being said, we're back in our table. We're going to walk forward, but remember, we want to keep this 90-degree angle. Slowly walk it forward on the exhale and try to get the chest on the mat, or at least towards the mat. And you can actually keep your chin like so if you want, or you can exhale and bring the forehead forward. But again, we're trying to get that chest close to the mat. Again, if you have cats and dogs, you see them do it all the time. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Let's come back up and let's continue on the exhale to come forward and come back down and bring the forehead all the way down to the mat. Hands and forearms are right next to your ears. We're going to slide them forward just slightly. Inhale up, squeeze the buttocks, look straight ahead, Sphinx. Exhale back down. Inhale, squeeze the buttocks to protect that lower back. Looking straight ahead, Sphinx. Exhale back down. One more time on the Sphinx. Inhale up, look straight ahead, Sphinx. Exhale down. So while we're down here, we're going to take our arms and we're going to come into a pyramid. We're going to come into a wide pyramid posture. So you want your hands kind of clawed. You want your elbows bent like mine are. And again, this is going to be a wide-armed, not Sphinx, we just mentioned it. It's going to be wide-armed, trying to move my little doggy here. So we're going to inhale, exhale, and then we're going to inhale up. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to take that right shoulder and bring it down, bring the side of the face down. It doesn't have to go all the way to the mat. Inhale back up. Exhale the left shoulder down. Inhale back up. Exhale the right arm down. Inhale up. Exhale the left shoulder down. And again, this is the wide pyramid. We're going to inhale, and the right shoulder goes down. Inhale up, and then exhale, the left shoulder goes down. Great. And inhale up. And let's bring it all down. So that was your wide-armed cobra pose. So normally with the cobra, we're going to inhale, and we'll come up like so. And squeeze the buttocks. Exhale back down. And let's inhale right back to our table. Great job, everybody. So I think I'm going to grab my blocks. Just going to go into we're going to go into a low lunge and into a runner's lunge. So we're in our table. Remember to try to keep that abdomen strong, tight. Inhale, and then exhale the right leg to a 90-degree angle. I'm going to grab my blocks because, as you can see, I'm all humped over. I don't want to be humped over. So I'm going to take my blocks high and inhale up, come right into my low lunge. So as you can see, my left knee is on the pad. The top of my left foot is on the mat. My right leg is bent to the 90-degree angle. And I'm using my blocks to help get my chest up. Low lunge. Let's inhale those arms up. Exhale over to the right, like we're doing gate pose again. And then gracefully bring that left arm behind the left leg. And the right arm, the left arm goes back and the right arm behind the left thigh. Just do this very gracefully. And then exhale those arms back down again. Let's go into our runner's lunge. Again, you don't need blocks. Blocks help bring that chest up. Let's put the weight in the ball of that left leg. So the left leg rises, but the ball of that left foot is still on the mat. We're in runner's lunge, like we're going to take off for a 500-meter race. Perfect. So we're going to do a little bit of a twist here. So let's inhale that right arm up. Be careful. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale that right arm down. This can be a little tricky, so if you don't want to do this side, we're going to do an opposite twist. Reverse twist. Beautiful. Exhale back down. And we're going to bring that left knee back to the mat. Top of the left foot back. And slide everything back. Right back into our table. So we're going to inhale. Exhale. And then inhale that left leg up. So that's at a 90-degree angle. Again, see, I'm bent over. I don't want to be bent over. So the top of that right foot is on the mat. But again, I'm going to use my blocks high. Inhale and come right up to my low lunge. Looking straight ahead. Inhale my arms up, or inhale your arms up. Looking at a drishti, something that's not moving. Inhale, and then exhale out to the left. And gracefully take that left hand to the back of the right thigh and the right arm over, and just gracefully do a back bend. Again, this is a balance posture. Beautiful. Exhale it all back down again. And we're going to go back into table. And I'm always running out of time. So with that being said, let's go into our child's pose again. Sit back. And just relax. So normally I do a forward pigeon. But tonight I think I'm going to change it up into figure 4 and then lying pigeon instead. But meanwhile, let's just enjoy this child's posture. So let's slowly rise up. Take your time. No rushing. And we're going to come back into our table. We're going to fold over. We're going to cross over at our ankles. Maybe come a little bit further. I love this song. This is such a summer song. And I hope everybody did dance the night away. Either with someone or by yourself. See? He just did puppy pose. So we're going to sit back. I'm going to remove this all. Bless you, lovey. And we're going to point our toes. Take our hands, the 3 fingers interlace, index fingers together, and then cross over at the thumbs. Very slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Slowly start to come down. And then inhale those arms way over your head. You can place your head on a pillow if you like. So we're going to exhale those arms out to the side. We're going to come into our butterfly. Always do butterfly because I want to get at the hip flexors and at the hips. And let's inhale the soles of the feet together. Ah. Much as I love that song, it may be a little too loud. So arms go out, exhale the arms out so the palms are up, soles of the feet together, butterfly. So you can be, like me, a still butterfly, or you can flutter. And this is great. Again, as I said before, we keep a lot of tension in neck, hips. So this opens up the hip flexors and the hips. If this is too intense for the hip flexors, you can always straighten the legs and come back in and out of it if you'd like. So just really just melt into this. This is definitely a resting, restorative posture, which I will make a little bit more restorative if you have the props. Yeah. So if you don't have props, just stay like you are, lying with your arms out and your knees out. If you have props, I'm going to show you how to do it with props. If you have a bolster, pillows, or blocks. So for those that do, we're going to take our pillows. We're going to take our blocks. One is flat. The other is slanted. I'm going to place my bolster against the slanted. You can also place a couple of pillows, one here and one here. Scoot your bum back a little bit so your whole spine is on the blocks, is on the bolster or the pillows. So we're gonna come back, arms splayed out, and soles of the feet together. So either way, with props or without, we're in our butterfly. And again, if it gets too much for your hip flexors right here, or your hips, you can always straighten your legs out. And breathe. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through your mouth. Inhaling and exhaling, really getting the benefits of this restorative posture. I've seen some beautiful butterflies up at the Blue Hills when I was hiking. Oh, I know, I saw a beautiful deer walked right in front of me and just kept going along. It was gorgeous. So for those that have the props, we're going to lift ourselves up, bring our knees in, and lift ourselves up and remove the props. We're going to come back down and join everybody that is without props back into our butterfly. And all of us, let's inhale and bring our knees together, and then exhale. Knees to forehead. You can go elbow to elbow, or one hand under one knee, one under the other knee. Just give yourself a nice hug. And like I said, let's see what kind of time. Oh, time is of the essence. I do want to do the lying pigeon because I want to get at those piriformis muscles again. So let's inhale that right leg up. Keep the left leg bent. Let's try to use our abdomen, our core, without using our hands. Let's bend that right leg so the right ankle is above the left knee. We're in our figure four, flex that right foot. But then we're going to inhale Try not to use your hands. Inhale that left leg up with the left foot and bring it all towards our body. Then you can bring your hands behind your left thigh and really try to get that left leg in so you're getting at the right buttock. So this is our lying pigeon. And inhaling and exhaling. Let's bring that left foot down and the right foot down. Let's inhale that left leg up. Exhale it and bend the left knee so the left ankle is on top of the right knee. We're in our figure 4. Left foot is flexed. Inhale. Exhale. And let's inhale that right foot up, keeping both feet flexed. Try not to use your hands to get that right leg up. Now we can take our right hands behind our right thigh and really try to push, not push, but really try to bring that right leg in towards our torso, our body. So we're trying to get at the left buttock. This is our lying pigeon. Relax your jaw. Hey, Andrea Porcelli. I'm still looking for tickets. It's coming in September, but I looked at the prices and I went, yikes. Maybe I can win them. So let's exhale the right foot down, the left foot down. Great job. So we're going to bring the feet in a little bit. And let's bring the knees in somewhat. And we're going to take our ring finger and our finger next to it and wrap it around our big toes and come into our happy baby. Inhaling those legs up and keeping the knees bent. And then exhaling and opening up those legs. So we're really getting at the hips and the hip flexors again. And we're rocking back and forth just like a happy baby. So relaxing this posture. Bésame, bésame mucho. I know, stick to my day job, I know. Let's put our feet together and let's exhale them down. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to come into our final posture before Shavasana, which is legs up against the wall, also known as waterfall. So if you have an empty wall and you want to go up against the wall, approach the wall, with your knees bent, your buttocks as close to the wall as possible. Inhale the right leg up, left leg up, and splay the arms. This is a wonderful posture for your circulation to come all the way from your feet ankles all the way back up to the top of your head. Now, if you don't want to do it up against the wall and you have a block, or you don't need a block, but if you have a block, we're starting with our knees bent, our feet flat. Let's try to bring the heels close to our buttocks. Inhale the hips up, place the block in the coccyx sacrum area. Make sure it's comfortable. You can come in and out of this if it isn't. If you don't have a block, that's okay too. You can inhale the right leg up, inhale the left leg up, and everybody splay your arms out. Again, if it's not comfortable, one leg down, the other leg down, and adjust it. And this is another posture I always suggest before going to bed. It really helps with your circulation and supposedly your sleep. Because sleep is so important. I know people say, oh, I get 4 hours and I'm fine. I'm thinking, no, you're not fine at 4 hours of sleep. You need at least 8 hours of sleep to really rest your body, restore your cells, everything, and really go on with your day. So that made me going to bed early bird special and getting up early. I'm a firm believer in sleep for healing. So if you're on a block or not, if you're just lying on your mat, one leg, right leg down, left foot down, inhale, remove the block and take a full body stretch. For those that are up against the wall, left leg down, right leg down, bend, everybody full body stretch. And we will get ready for Shavasana. So you can stay as you are, lying down. You can keep your legs and arms splayed out. You can, I'm going to grab actually some water. Also too, if you do have an oil, you can always take the oil, rub it on your forehead, temples, the back of your neck. This smells delicious, this fig and fern. I'm going to dim my lights. And again, you can be lying flat. You can have your knees bent. And just relax. Right, Fenway? So start to relax your feet. Start to relax your legs. Start to relax your hands. Start to relax your shoulders. Make sure that your jaw is unclenched. Relax your eyes. And again, think of something that just brings peace to you. Mine, again, is Cunningham Park. It's summer. I'm at the pool, having a wonderful time. Grass is green, trees are green. Just great memories. For you, it can be anything, a person, place, thing that makes you happy. Your thoughts are going to ebb and flow. Let your thoughts ebb and flow. Don't force any thoughts. Some people like to also think of a color. Mine would be pink or green. Yours can be different. Just kind of concentrate on that color, kind of going through your body, head to toe. Just relax. Shavasana. And to read a passage, a father said to his daughter, "You have graduated with honors. Here is a car I bought many years ago. It's pretty old now. But before I give it to you, take it to the used car lot downtown and tell them I want to sell it and see how much they will offer you for it." The daughter went to the used car lot, returned to her father and said, "They offered me $1,000 because they said it looked pretty worn out." The father said, "Now take it to the pawn shop." The daughter went to the pawn shop, returned to her father and said, "The pawn shop offered me only $100 because it said it's an old car." The father asked his daughter to go to a car club now and show them the car. The daughter then took the car to the club, returned and told her father, "Some people in the club offered me $100,000 for it because it's an iconic car and sought by many collectors." Now the father said this to his daughter, "The right place values you the right way. If you are not valued, do not be angry. It means you are in the wrong place. Those who know your value are those who appreciate you. Never stay in a place where no one sees your value." With that being said, you can start moving your extremities. And for those that want to stay lying down, go right ahead. For those that want to come back to lotus, take your time to go on your side and give yourself a side hug. Slowly take your time to come back up. For those that are coming back up, otherwise you can stay laying down and we'll finish the class up. Bring our hands to heart center. Bring our hands to our lips so we speak kind words to one another, especially now. Bring our hands to our third, between our eyes, known as our third eye, also known as our intuition, that we think kind thoughts of others, but we also think kind thoughts of ourselves. Back to heart center, that the light in me acknowledges the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this evening. Again, my name is Susan Coffey. You can find me at soulpurposeyoga@gmail.com. Soul being SOL, like the sun. If you have any questions, email me and I'll get back to you. Have a great evening, everyone, a great week. And again, thank you so much for joining me. Peace.